Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. All right, next matchup on the Clash at the Castle card was Judgment Day. Finn Balor and Damian Priest taking on Rey Mysterio and Edge, teaming up for the first time since 2002. And that was the year they became tag team champions. Just want to put that out there. Now, here was the biggest question of it all in this match. Will Dominic Mysterio turn on his father today? We're gonna find out. So, before anything, now the crowd at Cardiff, Wales, they cheered on Edge very loudly, to the point they were singing this man's theme song. I said, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, Toronto don't do that. let's understand that. Yeah. Toronto, Canada wasn't doing it. That's where Edge was born. That's where he grew up. That was his childhood place of residency. And they never sung that man theme ever. But this man goes overseas to the United Kingdom. And they're singing, on this day, I see clearly. Like, they're all singing it. I'm like, I love it. I love it. If we don't get a WrestleMania in England in the next 10 years, I'm going to be mad. Because I think England has some of the best fans. I think England is just a place you need to be. I think we should have one in England. If they could find a way to get to Japan, because Japan loves everybody. like, Japan loves everybody. I remember they had this show in Japan in 2011. All the good guys got cheered. All the good guys got cheered. Maybe some other people got cheered, but it was a good atmosphere in Japan. I remember that. But, you know, I'm off that. That's just a whole different, that's a whole nother topic. All right. So, again, the crowd showing Edge love. Edge comes out with a mask. I was just saying it, like, is he going to wrestle with a mask all the time? Because that mask was ugly. I'm sorry. That mask was pretty ugly. But he came out. He took it off. I was like, thank God. But they were happy for Edge. Edge did this. And, you know, the crowd was just going crazy for Edge. I'm like, damn, Edge is loved out here. Why was he not loved in Toronto like this? I'm just saying. I'm still mad over that. I thought they would at least love Finn Balor. Finn Balor, Ireland. You know what I'm saying? But, nah. Not at all. The match, pretty good. The match was good. Judgment Day loses again. I don't know with Judgment Day. Judgment Day's so up and down. Like, damn, are they... Like, when Edge was on that stable, they just felt so dominant. Like, I don't know. Like, when Edge was at Edge made that stable feel like they were going to be such a big deal. Like, it just felt like, damn, like, they can't lose. How? When Edge is just looking amazing. And now since Finn Balor got there, it's like... Are they ever going to catch a break? Like, are they ever going to be the team that they should be? You know what I'm saying? It's a weird thing. But, again, that's probably something for the future that we do need to worry about, so we'll worry about that when we get to it. Edge hits a 619, by the way. I know it's random, but he did that in the match. He hit a 619 that after he did it, he fell. So obviously, it was just the most awkward thing you ever see. A 6'5" man does a 619. Mind you, a 5'7" man has been doing that for about 30 years. Well, 20 plus years. So imagine somebody who's 6'5" doing that. I mean, Cesaro was doing it. I think Cesaro's what, 6'1", 6'2"? Or maybe 6'3". I don't know. So WWE was grabbing me a little bit. Because Dominic was distracting. helping out his father, father and Edge. I'm like, is Dominic turning? Like, is Dominic not going to turn? I don't know, bro. Like, it was looking that way. Like, right? Okay. So, I think Finn Balor had, I forgot, he had Edge or Ray on the top rope. And they're about to do something. Dominic just gets on the apron. They're about to Dominic gets on the apron, gets in the ring, and he's distracting the ref. The ref is distracted. And I'm sitting there like, what are you doing, Dominic? What are you doing? Then Rey Mysterio gets ahead, and he hits a Hurricanrana off the top rope, or a Frankensteiner off the top rope, and then boom. I'm like, okay, interesting. Now, as he's distracting, Rhea Ripley comes out and just blasts him, still beating up Dominic, still beating his ass. And then Rhea just picks this nigga up. I'm like, damn, Rhea, stop bullying him. Like, stop bullying him. She's about to do something, but then Rey Mysterio suicide plancha, boom, lands on Rhea, hits Rhea, but I think lands on Dominic. Doesn't really check him. And I felt like that was about to be a big thing. I guess only time will tell. So Finn Balor throws Rey Mysterio out. You know, Finn Balor singles. He's about to fly. Bounces off the ropes. Dominic catches his foot. Finn drops. Rey Mysterio takes advantage. Boom. Sets him up for the 619. Then Edge, boom, hits a spear. 1, 2, 3. Edge and Rey Mysterio win. As I said, Judgment Day lost. Edge and Rey Mysterio won. So Edge and Rey Mysterio are celebrating. Dominic's on the other side just looking at him. And you can tell there's something going. Right then and there, I'm like, something's about to happen. Like, it's because look at the way everything was and the mannerisms. It's like, I know Dominic feeling away because Ray didn't even bring his son in and, put his hands up with him. At least celebrate. And Dominic just feeling jealous. Like he you can tell something's about to happen. And Edge just goes up to Dominic. He's like, hey, man, like, good job, man. Thank you. Thank you for the help. And Dominic just looking at him. Just looking at him. Head turn like this. Then a quick second. Boom! Edge looking at him. Boom! Gets hit in the ball. Still looking at him. But falls down. And Dominic hits a low blow on Edge. And for some reason after that, he takes off his shoes. I want to say, first of all, he had Balenciagas on. I mean, okay, thank you for flexing. Thank you for flexing with the Balenciagas on. I appreciate you. All right. But for some reason, he just takes them off. I don't know why he just takes them off. I'm sitting there like, were those shoes hard enough that you disintegrated Edge's balls? Like, why did you just take off your shoes? Like, I'm just so confused at that. And then Ray's just trying to talk to his son. He's like, what you doing, man? Why would you do that? What's going on? And Ray's just trying to talk to him. And I can just see Dominic's face. Dominic's like, okay, it's now or never. I'm about to do it. I know in his mind, he's like, okay, can't mess this up. You only get one shot at this. Turns around, boom, clothesline to Rey Mysterio. You heard the impact of the clothesline. I'm telling you, I was dying laughing when I saw it because I guarantee you, he been wanting to clothesline that man for God knows how many years. I promise you, bro. He put all he could into that clothesline. And you could, like, when he got out the ring, and the camera was like zoomed in on his face. So you could look at Dominic's face. He was like, that has to be like a rush. Like it was just like, all right, I'm gonna do it, and and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I just had this one shot at this to make it right, and boom, he did. Quite frankly, for being honest, he got a whole lot of heat for that. So he did the right thing. He got what he wanted. That crowd booed the hell out of him. So he got the heat that he needed. He got the heat. He's a heel. He turned on his father. Finally. Judgment Day was laughing, but he didn't join Judgment Day. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. It's not even Sunday. I'm sorry. On Monday. So we'll see what happens on Monday. But right now, yeah, it's looking pretty interesting. But you can look at Dominic's face. It was a rush. It was like it's like he didn't even know what to do. Like he was getting booed, and I just feel like he just had mixed emotions about it personally. Just like, damn, I just clotheslined my father on live TV. Like I just clotheslined my father in front of the world. Millions are watching. Got 60,000 just looking at me doing it. It's like it's got to be just a rush. The boy's 25 years old, so imagine that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but we'll find out what happens on Raw. Dominic finally turns. We'll see what happens. All right, let's get it.